Hey guys, welcome. This is photo share and discussion number 171. I think, what is this? December 4th, 2016. Only 21 shopping days until Christmas. So hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and is well on the way to getting all that stuff done for the upcoming Christmas holiday. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm watching things on YouTube here too to see. We've had some people, some challenges with people being able to access the show. So I posted everything at the Mark's Photography Spot page on Google Plus. For those of you that are in the circle following that I follow, you should be able to go there and see the link to join the Hangout. Hopefully everybody can connect. If you're not able to, if you're watching this on YouTube and you can't connect, just go ahead and send me a quick thing, maybe in the chat on YouTube. We've got the live chat available there. You can go ahead and log in and let me know there. That might be the best way, and I'll try to send you a link, but hopefully some of you guys can join in. Hope everybody, like I said, hopefully everybody had a good and safe Thanksgiving. That was just, last week ago, about 10 days ago. We did not have a show last week because of that. I had family in town, so I enjoyed spending time with family and eating too much turkey and stuffing and all the other stuff that goes along with it for Thanksgiving here in the States. And of course, the day after that was Black Friday, all the shopping, and then Cyber Monday. It's pretty much just shopping deals 24/7 between the week before Thanksgiving all the way through December 25th anymore. So I know there were a lot of fantastic deals and special pricing on just about everything, all kinds of consumer electronics, clothes, everything. But including camera gear. I did a little bit of looking around for that, but I did not purchase a camera. Well, I did purchase a camera, and I'll wait a little bit to see if anybody else pops in here. I'll talk about that maybe if any of you are watching or in the chat. Maybe put in there what if you did purchase any photography related equipment for the over the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that stuff. I know there was a lot of big deals out there, as there always is. I subscribe to a few lists, and I've been looking for a while for a used large format camera, although I think I'm going to probably hold off on that for a little bit. But I subscribe to KEH Camera, so I get updates and stuff, and they've had tons of sales for used camera equipment, which is what they specialize in. So, and I know there were lots of one-day deals put up by lots of camera sales sites, Amazon in particular. I'm sure there were other ones. Hey, Wes. You there? Can you hear me, Wes? Hello? Maybe? You got some headphones on. I don't know. Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Maybe? No?
There we go.
Hey there. Hey, Wes. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good. Glad you could pop in. And looks like Simi just popped in as well. I was kind of rambling on by myself there, hoping somebody would show up.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was a show today or not.
Oh, I posted it yesterday. I think I got kind of behind last week, but I did post a thing that there was going to be a show today. So I apologize if there was not enough warning. Did you go to the page and just find the link and click on it?
Yeah, I figured I'd check just to see, and I saw the link, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. We should be good until I might actually do a. I guess 3 weeks from now is 3 weeks from now is Christmas, so I might still do one on Christmas. I'll announce that maybe the week of, but for the this week and next 2 weeks, obviously we'll do shows for sure. And
probably won't be here for the Christmas show. I think we'll probably be out of town. But
I'm thinking probably not too. But yeah, so the next couple weeks, and we'll probably miss the 25th, and then so the next one would be what, January 1st, huh? Yeah,
Yeah,
do a New
probably
Year's.
would miss that one too. So we always go to a party out of town. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the time of year for that. So
Yeah.
it is definitely time. So did you have a good Thanksgiving? Everybody have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was nice.
Hello.
Hey, Sam.
Hey.
Yep.
Good. Did anything? Well, I guess when Thanksgiving, and then of course after that was all the shopping frenzy began. So anybody get any camera equipment for advantage of Black Friday deals?
No.
No.
I did my part this year already.
Okay. Yeah.
Far enough.
Yeah. You kind of got things done early.
I've been. Jeez.
Yeah.
This has been my year of buying, I think.
Yeah, but you got some great equipment now, so you should be set for a while. At least.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm pretty solid with what I got now. So.
Okay, good. Yeah. I did buy a camera, although really, it's a camera as part of something else. There was a thing on Amazon. They were doing a special on their Fire tablets, and I have a Google Nexus tablet that's 4 years old. You know, the original Google tablet that was just running out of juice. It wasn't doing anything. So I ended up getting the Fire 8 HD 8, I think is what it is.
Okay.
They had a thing on Amazon. So it was the tablet, a case, and screen protector for like $75.
Nice.
A really good deal. So there's the tablet. I just got it this week, and I'm still playing around with it. But I was looking mainly for something for an e-reader. You know, I do a lot of stuff with Kindle and that type of stuff. And but I put the Netflix app on here. Got a few other things. There's a lot of apps for it. I mean, not quite as much as Android or iOS, I guess. But for most of the stuff, I would use a tablet for. I mean, I can access email. I can hook up to YouTube, Google Docs. You can access. So seems to be good so far, and it's definitely a lot faster than the old Nexus tablet. I got it with 32 gigs of memory, and then it's got a SIM card or an SD card slot too. So
nice. Yeah.
Should be good.
You're not taking any photographs with that thing.
I have not yet. But it does have a camera. It does have a 5-megapixel camera or something. So not quite high quality, but good enough for pics, I guess. I guess I did buy a camera, but not really. But and then so it seemed like a pretty good deal. It's about $25 off or $30 off of what they're selling for now. So kind of ran like Black Friday through the weekend, I think, maybe through Cyber Monday. I think they took it off maybe on Monday afternoon. But so far,
I like the Fire tablets.
Well, yeah, works good, and it was. I got the with the upgraded memory and everything for under $100, all said and done. So that was good.
Cool.
But yeah, that's the only camera I purchased. Probably will be for a while. But so you didn't buy anything, Wes, and you didn't either, Sim, right? No.
No, I bought some stuff. It's a blur, but nothing for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Still waiting for the smoke to clear from the credit card.
Yeah, still. I'm gonna have to wait for the wife to be away so I can wrap some of this stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of did.
Remember
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Got a little shopping done early. My parents are down for Thanksgiving, and they drove, so we got some stuff and sent some stuff back with them for my brother and his family are up there, so they were able to take some stuff back. But we've got to get everything else shipped out. Our rest of our family is outside of the area, so get some stuff packaged and shipped off here in the next week or so, and hopefully we'll be done with all that. So. But you guys, looks like you got out and did some photography, right? Some over a little bit over Thanksgiving. I saw one of the images was tagged like the 24th. Was that just?
Yep. I did actually. I think I did something Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
I think.
That would be
Yeah.
that would be the 24th. Yeah. So I think you did post something for the 24th. How about you, Wes? Did you stay in town for Thanksgiving?
We went down to Ocala, which is like an hour away.
Oh, okay. All right. You do any photography on Thanksgiving?
No, I haven't shot anything in the past 2 weeks. So,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
but this coming week, I'm probably going to be. I got some couple things lined up. So,
Oh, cool. Good. Good. You going wildlife or other type of photography?
yeah, at work they have this professional development time we're allowed to take in December.
Oh,
So
cool.
I'm going to take that and do some shooting, and then there's a photo walk on Saturday morning at the one of the nature parks also.
Oh, cool. Good. Yeah. This is a nice time of year for you. And temperatures are very nice and comfortable. And you guys in the 50s and 60s now, probably? Is it right?
Yeah.
at that?
I think it was in the 70s today, but it was cooler earlier in the week.
Okay. Yeah.
Where's this photo walk?
It's at Paints Prairie.
Paints Prairie. What town is that near?
It's near my town of Gainesville.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You'll be down in Gainesville this week soon?
I will be in Florida.
Oh, okay.
What part of Florida?
Let's see. From the 5th to the 8th. Or no, sorry. What's the date on this thing?
5th is tomorrow.
Not the 5th.
Okay.
The wife's going down the 5th.
Okay.
From the 7th until the 10th, we'll be in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then we'll be in St. Augustine for about 3 days, seeing her brother.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then we go back to Orlando. And then we go back the 15th. Yeah.
So you're gonna have like a full week down there, pretty much. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. It sounds like it's all vacation, no work-related stuff, so just all
No,
relaxing.
No
Yeah.
work.
Good. Yeah, that's a good time of year to get down there, though. Weather's nice, and probably right before the holiday rush. I would think a lot of people. Don't a lot of people show up at? Isn't like Christmas Day or Christmas week one of the busiest weeks for Disney? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause everybody's off, and it's first real cold weather up north, so everybody goes down and does Christmas or the week between Christmas and New Year's down there.
Yeah, we'll see how we hit it then.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should be good. I mean, most schools don't get out. Yeah, I mean, you're a couple weeks ahead, so you won't have a bunch of school kids down there probably, because schools will still be in. But well, good. So you hoping to do some photography while you're down there soon?
I don't know. I'm still flipping a coin.
Okay. Yeah.
it was funny. The wife was like, "Well, why don't you go down early?" Since she wanted to spend the first 3 days at Magic Kingdom.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, fly into Miami and then meet me back up here 3 days later.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why Miami?
Yeah. Why
'Cause
not
she-
Orlando? Just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I had told her, says, well, we don't go to Florida. I mean, it's nice down there, but the beaches are kind of featureless, kind of.
Yeah.
Compared to, up here.
Yeah, we don't
So I
have
said,
giant
well,
rocks.
Yeah, I'd like to go to the Everglades and shoot some birds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she was under the impression that I would just fly down to Miami and then drive to the Everglades and just take some pictures.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't quite work that way.
Mhm.
And that's actually a bit of a drive from Orlando down to the Everglades. I mean, that's a good
Well,
couple
yeah.
hundred miles, isn't it? At least.
Yeah, that's why she
3 mi-
said
3 hours.
fly to Miami. I think it's not too far from Miami,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then drive up. And I said, I'm not too sure I want to go down just willy nilly by myself in the Everglades, and you might not see me after that.
Yeah. There's something like that. I mean, this would be a great time of year to go down there. But yeah, if you're going to go down for photography, something like that, you'd want to definitely do some planning ahead of time and just make sure you got, go to spots that were, the best odds of getting some good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't think just kind of showing up down there, renting a car, and then driving to the Everglades and hoping you'd probably get some shots, but it would probably be more of a exercise in frustration, I would think.
probably yes.
If you didn't have enough time, a couple of days is never enough time usually.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, you guys, both you guys are gonna be nice and warm this next week. We actually got a first cold snap of the year, really. I mean, it's like 40 degrees and rainy up here today, so it's kind of
Yeah, it's been crazy up here. It's been 25 degrees, then rainy and freezing, 30 something degrees, and then this insane day it went up to 65 degrees.
wow. Okay.
For
No
a couple
snow?
days, so it's been
No
all
snow
over the
yet?
place. Snows tomorrow
Okay. All right.
as we drive to the airport. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect
just in time to leave.
Yeah. That's
No.
maybe you'll come back
No.
to Winter Wonderland, and you'll be able to transition from any photography you do in Florida right into like snow photography up there.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Cool.
But I might get something. I don't know. I might get something tomorrow. She wants to leave real early in the morning.
Mhm.
For some reason, Bradley's been getting lines really early in the morning, so we're gonna leave
Mhm.
really. Drop her off.
Yeah.
And come back, and maybe we'll see
Yeah.
what kind of snow we get.
Yeah.
That first snow is usually pretty nice.
Yeah. It's it hasn't been sitting around and get dirty and all that stuff. If you get a nice snow and it clears up,
Yeah.
ends up being nice and white and snow-like, I guess. So good. Well, since nobody bought anything, man, I just gotta keep buying, keep the consumer economy going here.
I think you might have bought something else.
Yeah, I did. I bought a car, but
Yeah.
so that does count for a little bit. That probably I could have bought a medium format digital camera, or I could buy a car, and I bought a car. So
Yeah.
I did buy something digital, I guess, sort of. Yeah, I bought a digital car.
hmm
Yeah. But yeah, so I've had it 9 or 10 days, yeah, and really like it so far. So I expect
Nice.
I'll keep it for the long term. But it's fun. It's kind of strange driving around town without any noise emanating from the vehicle at all. Which is
I was going to ask you. I says it must be weird with no sound.
yes, I mean you basically hear some the tires on the road. That's about it.
Yep.
And the little bit of a whine of the electric motor. But
Yeah.
and even when the engine kicks on to kind of generate extra, if you run out of battery, it's still pretty quiet. So
hmm
it's but I should be able to do probably 90% of what I do on a weekly basis, just all electric. So.
You heard about a CD to put in the car with the engine noises in it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, they have to now. They're having to for all like electric cars and stuff. I guess there's some law that requires them to actually make noise as they go, because people don't hear them. People are so used to crossing the street based on hear. They use noise to associate where things are at, and if they don't hear anything, they just go.
Yeah, I almost walked in front of a Prius when they first came out because I didn't hear it coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so there's going to be some requirement that they have to make noise. Now that the Volt has a little, it's obviously got the full horn, but it's got a little like push button at the end of the turn signal stock that kind of gives like 3 quick chirps, like a da-da-da type thing, just to make some noise. They call it the pedestrian horn, so people know you're coming. But it's a good car. It's got a lot of torque, which kind of sold me on it. I think was the around town electric. It's got more torque than the diesel does around town. So it's fine for zipping in and out of traffic and that type of thing. So
Nice.
hopefully keep it for 5 or 6 years. And the nice thing is I do a lot of any driving I do for work, I get a write off, and I keep a much larger percentage out because the write-off for business miles, what is it, 54 cents or 55 cents a mile, and it only costs me about, I figured it out, it's like 3 cents a mile if I'm on electric, so it works out pretty good. I pay about 9 or 10 cents a kilowatt hour for electric, I think is on the average. So, and you get about 3 to 4 miles per kilowatt hour of energy. So it works out pretty good. But let's jump into these pictures because we got quite a bit. So
It looks like.
I noticed some pictures from Raj, who hasn't been. If you're watching, Raj, hope to see you back because he had been. It's been a couple years, hasn't it, Wes, since he's been on the show? I think.
Yeah, probably close to 2 years now. It's been a while.
And I think was he going back to school or something? I seem to remember him going
Yeah, I
back
don't
to
know.
school or something. So he said, I might not be, I'll be too busy for the next, couple of years. And
He was working on that large format digital camera, right?
yeah, that's probably, yeah, he's probably
Yeah.
in a secret bunker working on a large format digital. So yeah, I expect that 8x10 digital camera to come out for under $1,000. I think that was the goal. That would be pretty fantastic if that were to happen. I don't think it will though. But let's jump into these because I think this was the last. Is this the last one from last? Yeah, last time. This was your
I think
your
we saw the
test.
next one also.
Okay, yeah, this was your test shot with your lens, your new lens, which is that's gonna be a great lens for. Was this the last one? Okay.
Yeah, I think that was the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This was the last one. This was your awesome shot, Tim. Again.
Yeah.
Like through there. Of course, now there's absolutely no leaves on the trees up there. I'm sure at this point.
There's still a little hanger-oners.
Really? A few? Okay.
Yeah, just a few.
Yeah. And
Nothing like this,
pretty
though.
much, yeah, we pretty much lost most of what was left in our trees. Came off mid part of this last week. We had a little bit of wind and rain and got rid of it. But yeah, this is really nice. Nice light and color coming through there. So, is this you sitting here, or is this you?
That's me.
Okay, so you just set it up on the tripod and did it.
Yep, ran across, slid on my ass, and made it to the bench.
You have a 10-second timer.
Yeah, I put on tap. I figured that'd be enough, but it was a little slick out there with the leaves and stuff. So
Yeah. It's a nice shot. It's. Did you kind of blur the background a little bit more in post, or is this?
yeah,
This
it's
is really sharp foreground. You got a little blur here, real sharp in the middle, and that kind of looks
Yeah,
like
it's
you
tilt
applied
shift.
a filter or
Yeah.
something.
a little tilt shift.
Okay. Yeah, it's got almost a like a 3D kind of effect to it. Nice. It looks like it was a little chilly that day. Weren't you saying it was like in the low to 30s or something?
That day was about 40 for sunrise.
Okay. All right.
The sun did not come out until later in the day.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was just behind the clouds most of the morning.
Yeah. It looks like it was really cloudy that day. Yeah. That's a nice shot though. It's a selfie. Very nice. Ah, this one. I looked at this. I'm favoring this one. We call it Waterfall of Color. Yep. That's very nice. So you got the hillside just coming down this way.
Yeah. It's a pretty steep hill too.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of odd to shoot. Especially when you're trying to find the level when it's because some of these trees grow odd when they're on a hill.
Okay. Yeah.
If you pick the wrong one, it throws the whole level system off. So
Okay. Yeah.
it's like the
You did
picture
a
looks
pretty
odd.
good job. I mean, yeah, you got the horizon nice and
Yeah.
things are lined up pretty good. But yeah, you can see the hill just does drop away in two directions, down this way and down. Yeah. Yeah. And this, I like the highlight right here on the, is that an oak? I don't know what kind of tree that is, but
Hard to tell.
yeah. Very nice. I think have we seen these trees in other pictures from years past or not?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope. This is my first time shooting morning here.
Okay. Hey, there's Dennis. Welcome, Dennis.
How you doing, guys?
Good. Good.
Hello, Dennis.
Good.
Did you have any trouble connecting at all?
I had a blank screen for a little while, but all I got was the ones in the corner again. But it's come right now.
Okay. All right. And did you click on the link on the page, or I sent you one too?
Yeah, it didn't work on the little arrow in the screen, but the other link did.
Okay. So the one I sent you, I think I sent to just a few people. I think That one worked? Okay.
That one worked. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll make sure to do that for you guys every week. Just share it privately to the core group of people.
Yeah. When you click the arrow in the middle of the blurred screen,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't work. You know.
So let me see. So on this one, are you seeing the screen now, Dennis?
No, what I've got now is it's just dropped back saying, I've got a black screen saying there was an error loading your app.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, this app did not load because there appears to be something wrong with it. But I've still got I've got Wes and Simi all on the small.
On the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if this shows.
Yeah, the black screen's got control room written on it.
Okay.
So I'll cancel that. That's it. I've got the screen back now.
Okay. All right. So now you're seeing the page, the Google Plus page?
Yeah.
Okay. So I sent this out public, and you should be able, I think, just to click on this.
Yeah.
And it should connect you. But that one didn't work, but the one I sent privately,
Yeah.
with the actual link there worked, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
the alternative link you sent works.
Okay. All right. I'll try to do that one every week then as well. Okay.
Yeah, it's just that I still get the black screen come up saying there's an error.
Huh. Have you tried updating the app on your browser, maybe?
I use a different web browser. I'm using Safari at the moment.
Okay, because I think Joe uses Safari, and he had the updates thing. He was having some glitches too. Come to think of it, he was kind of cutting out, and on his other show, on the Share Beer show, he was kind of having some issues with it too. So
yeah, the weeks I couldn't get on, I watched the show, but yeah, Joe was just pixelating and dropping out all the time.
Okay. So maybe, and he uses Safari mostly too. So I wonder if there's a glitch somewhere in the Google, Hangouts app or whatever.
Yeah, I was using Opera, the open source web browser.
Okay.
I always use that when we was on the other system, Google. Yeah.
Okay, and that worked fine then.
It worked fine, yeah.
Not now. Huh. Okay.
No. Now it's all gone to pot since it's gone over to YouTube.
Well, can you see it now? Can you see the screen share?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were saying right before you popped in, I asked him if we'd seen these trees before, and he said no. This was the first time he'd shot these at this location, I guess, right?
Yeah, in fact, this was my first morning at this. I've been to this park before, but usually to see the flowers.
Okay.
But of course, there's no flowers now, so I was along the beach.
Okay.
And this one was kind of hard to get because the sun kept, moving. Of course.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And was that your goal? Was to try to get it right in?
Yeah. Yeah, but I had to keep moving, and then try to keep the composition I wanted.
Mm-hmm. So did you find yourself having to move the tripod up and down and move up and around?
Move the tripod up and down several times.
Isn't it amazing how fast the sun, it seems like in the sunrise especially, it moves so fast.
Yep.
You can almost just stand there and watch it change.
It's amazing. It's like it takes forever to get to the horizon. And once it's there, it's like, hold on, over for the ride.
Yeah. That's good. And you shot this at F-22 to get the rays.
Yeah.
That's nice. And how many shots did you take? Was this the best of how many shots, I should say?
Probably out of 8 or 10.
Okay. All right.
Between 8 or 10, yeah.
But no, that's very nicely positioned right in the arch of the branch in the trunk. And it just flows very nice too. Yeah, this much more interesting, I think, with no leaves on the tree than with leaves on, for sure. Now, how would this look in black and white? I think this would be pretty cool in black and white. But yeah, that's a great
Maybe, yeah.
shot. Yeah. Although you're definitely getting the colors and And
It's almost like a sepia already, so it's pretty
yeah,
close.
it's pretty close. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Nice.
light's just starting to hit the grass there.
Mm-hmm. Right in the front here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Shots like this take some planning and quick tripod movements in order to get it to stick the way you want it to go.
Yeah, my tripod, man, I need to clean that sucker out. It's been in and out of the seawater for a while, so it's getting a little crusty now.
Getting a little sticky. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it was a frustration that day. I had to keep one leg in a different position than the others.
Oh, okay. Just because it wouldn't move, it wouldn't extend, or
Yeah, there was one section that it just froze until I got it home. And
leave the one leg and then compensate by tilting the ball head one way or the other.
yeah,
Yeah. It's probably salt and just grit in there. You probably just need to take the tripod and run some distilled water or something through it and let it dry. But the tripod seemed to work on this shot. It's very nice. Windswept. So is this yet another lighthouse that we haven't seen before, or is this a different angle on one of the ones you posted earlier?
no, this is a new one. This is in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Another lighthouse. Yeah.
We have tons of lighthouses.
Yeah.
Some of them, and a lot of them, you can't really get to because they're Coast Guard owned, and depending on their rules, sometimes they let you on property, sometimes not.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This is very nice. And you did what? Okay. Just over half, 0.6 of a second.
Yeah, this was the morning I went out there, and the forecast. Remember that snowstorm that was going to hit the East Coast?
Mm-hmm.
That went north of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was still raining that morning, and when I got out here, it was still sleeting and raining at the same time.
Okay. Yeah.
When I started taking pictures, it kind of let up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sky looks cloudy, but not necessarily rain producing. It's a nice sky. It's a very interesting sky. Picks it up a little bit, but yeah, this is nice. The foreground here with rock, you get a little bit of the blur in the water. And then
Camera got a little wet here.
Yeah.
The waves kept hitting that rock and then splashing on me.
Oh, okay. All right.
So every time it splashed, I had to kind of time it to try not to get the camera wet.
Yeah, your luck with cameras and water is not. You don't want to push it too much. Very good. Yeah, good. Got to do what you got to do for the shot. Sometimes that's a great one though. That's really nice having that rock. It kind of offsets the not really negative, but the dark of the rock offsets the light of the grass, and yeah, so nice. There's like 50 lighthouses you could shoot. It's really disgusting actually how many lighthouses you have. So here's Raj. He posted a few. I was wondering. I haven't seen a message from him, so I'm hoping he's able to join. But these are the first images he's posted in the group in at least 2 years. You're saying, were you on, Dennis, when Raj was on? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think I remember him saying he was going to school, or Sim thinks he had to do development on that large format digital camera, so maybe that's what he's been working on. But,
He still has his D7000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he was going back to school. He was going to get his MBA or something. So it's nice to see you. Nice to see you posting again, Raj. Hopefully you can join in the show. But yeah, this is a neat one. You get the backlit, pretty nice. I guess forward lit actually. Yeah, maybe the sun is. What way is the sun? Probably right over here, I would think.
Yep, just out of frame.
Yeah, that's very nice. Very colorful. I love the color of his shirt too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice offset with the other one. Yeah, very nice. I really like this one. I don't know. It looks like it's foggy. I don't know what time of day was this taken. 1848. Date digital time. Okay. 22. Yes, 11 o'clock at night, pretty much. Okay. Yeah. I'm assuming it looks like fog or real high humidity or something there, but that's neat. Street lights pointed down. Very nice. That's a neat image. What was the exposure on that? 50th of a second at 2.8. Okay. At ISO 1000 now. Okay.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably metering right on the light, on one of the lights, I would think, to get that. But yeah, it's a neat shot. I love the fog effect or the mist coming down from the lamps. Selfie with dad. This is a cute picture. I like this. Is this shot at 2.8? F1.8, 85 millimeter on 8.
It's a nice lens.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
looks
say
like it.
yeah. That's a nice one. Did a great job on the background with it.
Wouldn't mind having mine back again.
Yeah. What are they? What's the cost for that? Is that like $500-$600 probably?
Back when I bought it, it was around $850.
Okay. Yeah.
Not sure what it is now.
That's
It's probably around the same though.
Yeah, and the 7,000 is
Yeah.
that's a crop, right? Yeah, so it's a
Yep.
one and a half. So it's basically 120 lens, 125. Yeah, that's a great length for portraits. Yeah, that's a nice shot. I like this one. It's got an abstracted leaves hanging down. It's interesting. The color, I think the color in the background against the red in the background with the green.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wonder if there's flash. It says did not fire, but you could add off-camera flash.
4. Okay. So
But-
1600. Okay. So you got 320th of a second at f1.4. Okay. Had to bump up the ISO to get the shutter speed fast enough to still get the bokeh in the back, I guess. Yeah, that's neat. But yeah, it looks like the light is maybe coming from this way. Looks like, yeah, maybe there's a window or something there. Yeah, that's a neat one. I know he was doing a post. I have to go back and take a look at some of the stuff he posted from a couple years ago, but he was doing a lot of like abstract type shots a couple years ago. So there we go. A wash. Looks like, okay, a rock. All right. That's neat. That's a neat one. The pattern in the sand. You're just walking along the beach and saw this pretty much?
Yeah, there was actually there's actually fog on the actual water.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah, I see a little bit back here. Yeah.
It was hard to capture because by this time the sun was up, but the water was still foggy. But it was just you couldn't capture it. But then I saw this on the beach, and
Okay.
there's a lighthouse way in the back.
Yeah.
If you
This is
follow
back here.
up past those rocks, there's like a bird sanctuary, which I think they have roped off right now.
Okay.
So you keep walking further because I was using my long lens to try to get the lighthouse there. And I said, I'll come back another day because it was freezing that day.
Mm-hmm.
This looks warmer than what it actually was.
Yeah. Well, this is neat. You shot this. Okay. 38. 1100. Yeah. No, this is neat. The pattern in the sand from the water going up. You know, obviously the rock kind of, when the water comes up, it forces the water around it. And neat little path. And the light on there is nice. The sunlight coming on the road. Yeah, it's amazing. The sun gets just a little high, and it obliterates the fog. It just cuts right through it. The angle just eliminates it pretty much. Yeah, that's a neat one. So you were going out with the idea of trying to capture a lighthouse. And you're like, no, let's just focus on this rock. Yeah. Plan B. Very nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it pops.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, this is very nice. It's nice and black and white. Have we seen this lighthouse before, or is this that one from back?
That's that one from before. It's just that same Bridgeport one.
Okay. This is nice. And did you do this in color too? Am I remembering you did one of these in color a couple weeks ago? No?
I think on Instagram I posted the color version of this.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is really nice. The sky is what makes this one. The clouds, just fantastic.
Yeah, I had seen pictures of this lighthouse before, and it was Bridgeport's not the best city, and this lighthouse typically has graffiti all over it, and it's been kind of restored and destroyed and restored.
Okay, yeah.
And it looks like they're working on it again. There's no more graffiti on it, but it's not in use, and there's a giant osprey's nest on the top.
Oh, okay.
It's with that little block of
Right up here.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't see any graffiti, but yeah. Looks like
Yeah, they've cleaned it up a little bit, and it looks like they're still working on it. So it's about a mile walk on there's a rock wall
Okay.
out to here
All right.
before you even get to the island.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I have to come back when it's just to see when high tide is, because I've heard that you might get stranded. I don't think it ever comes above it, but but if those rocks get wet, though, it's kind of hard coming back.
Yeah, yeah. You could find yourself sitting out there until next low tide, huh? Pack a lunch.
They call it in the UK some wild camping out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's neat. That's a neat shot. The clouds are great. Okay. Same lighthouse, different view, pretty much, right? Yeah. You were up here for the last one, and now you're down looking across.
Is that the osprey itself in the air?
No, those are just gulls.
So,
Okay.
It's pretty big gulls too.
Yeah. Look pretty
There's
good.
little ones, and then we got some monster gulls like that are huge.
Yeah, my dad is up in Niagara Falls. He's probably back by now, but he went this weekend up to Niagara Falls. He goes up with a buddy every year, and they go up and specifically to watch gulls because there's so many of them that congregate there. But they're really hard to identify. Yeah, to pick out one species from the other because they all kind of intermingle a lot of times. It's really hard to pick out one from the other, but they consider it a challenge to go up and see what they can see. I mean, there's literally thousands of them up there, sitting on the sitting around the falls. So, yeah, this is neat. I like that. And this was shot at f4. Yeah, that's pretty sharp foreground and.
Yeah.
Where did you focus?
I was surprised. I focused just on the lighthouse.
Okay.
And that 20 millimeter still, the foreground was still pretty sharp.
That's what I was wondering, because I mean the grass is for f4. Yeah, I mean I think it would lose a little bit. I mean it's not quite as sharp as that, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's a neat one. Yeah, the light on the grass is great. Coppertone morning. So is this that walkway out towards the lighthouse, or are we?
No, this is back at Harkness. This is a different day.
Okay.
Where the two trees were.
All right. Yep.
This is more down towards the beach.
Okay.
And there's another sanctuary area where the estuary like dumps into the sea, and this is where you can't go across this because that's protected as well. So.
Okay. All right.
It's like protected on both sides.
Yeah. So you need a large format camera, Sim. All this stuff. And correct me if I'm wrong, Dennis, but I think all of these scenes would be perfect with large format.
Well, your photos you put on last week, Emmy, of all the lakes, it would be superb in large format because the photo before this one, where you had the grass in the foreground, you could have that absolutely crystal clear all the way from the grass to the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the tilt shift, you can just bring the plane of focus right across.
Yep.
30
Yeah.
second. Yeah. At what? At 100. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Mark, I was looking at that Rachel the cat. You know, we had a look at her page.
Mhm.
Put some more stuff on, and I just think I've got a long way to go before I start doing photographs like
I
that.
have to revisit her page. I haven't looked at that in probably a month or two, so I have to revisit it.
I mean, the ones she's done the ones on there with the grass in the foreground,
Mm-hmm.
and it's absolutely pin sharp all the way to the mountains in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and certainly knows how to use a large format camera.
Yep. And it's a combination of being able to use a real small aperture and the tilt shift. Be able to do movements.
You can have like f64 on a large format.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's still not got much diffraction.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this is. Then you shot this at what, f11? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much going to guarantee. Yeah, that's needed. That color and the copper in here, but there's a little hint of like pink and magenta or something in the water here.
Yep.
Very nice. Yeah, that's a neat.
Is this straight out of the camera, Simi, or have you enhanced the colors?
Saturation, or no, actually, I don't really touch saturated. This is more a little bit vibrance enhanced. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just basically enhancing a little bit what's there, not necessarily adding to it, just bringing it up a little bit.
Yep.
Like this stuff in here, like this detail on the rock here, probably wasn't there in the base image. I would bet. But that probably came out. Yeah.
Yeah, the raw file's pretty flat when it comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic stuff. Yeah, I need to relocate up to your area of the country for about a year, and then just spend my time going up and down the coast.
I would definitely bring my large format camera for this location.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, you're not going to see stuff like this in the beaches of Florida. That's for sure.
No. Sand and sun, that's it.
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, not quite the same landscape.
We do have a few lighthouses, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a few. St. Augustine's kind of a neat place. That's a fun place to go.
Yeah. You might want to bring your camera for that.
Yeah, I'm still debating. I still got a couple days to think about.
Mm-hmm. So this was taken on Thanksgiving Day, it looks like.
Yep, Thanksgiving morning.
First thing in the morning, yeah.
Oh, it looked like it was going to be beautiful. There were purple tones in the sky, and then it just crapped the bed.
Really just went.
There's
a little bit over here, but was the sky pretty much all this color over here?
Yeah, and then it just went to overcast.
Yeah.
None
Probably within like a few minutes, right?
Yeah, it didn't break up at all. So
yeah, you got a little bit of color, but yeah, the detail on the rocks here is neat.
Yeah, if I could have got just a little bit of sun,
mm-hmm.
that would have been a lot more vibrant. But
the color, yeah, it'd bring out a lot of color in these rocks probably that you can't see in this light. Yeah, that's still neat. That's a real interesting just form to it. A lot of variation in the rocks and.
Yeah, this is that spot in Madison. Yeah, you can come here and get, I don't know, 1,000 shots.
Mm-hmm.
It's always different.
Yeah,
and this is the butt end over not even when the sun sets on the other head rock. This is heading eastward. So
okay, all right. Yeah, well, it's nice to have a spot like that because it sounds like it's not that far. It's close to you, so you can go there fairly quickly, right?
Yeah,
and just and always have something different to shoot. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so here's that same lighthouse, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm in the weeds now.
All the way down the.
I'm right in the weeds now.
Yeah, in the shore.
And I was almost getting ready to leave, and then the sun peeked out, and this only lasted for about 15 minutes.
Okay, all right.
So I was working quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, and you were over here for that one shot up along this thing here. Yeah. And this was okay. F11. Yeah. Beautiful. Too many lighthouses, not enough time. And I mean, Massachusetts, I mean, all up there, the Massachusetts, Maine, all the coastline, there's just probably just as many, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
all
Rhode Island, there's a ton.
Is there a guy, there's got to be some photographers that all they do is lighthouse, right? Are there some guys that, professional photographers, all they do is lighthouse photography, I would think? There?
It seems to be a big draw. You know, people like lighthouses.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, they're usually in dramatic locations because they have to be, because that's where the danger is. So there's lots of good landscapes around it usually, I would think. And there's, you know, there's old ones, new ones, so there's a lot of history to them too. So yeah, that's neat. Hey, there we go. This is a shocking photo. Oh, sorry. So this is the Volt.
In the car.
My semi-electric car. It's not full electric, but yeah.
Did you get a plug put in your house?
No, I just use a 120 outlet.
Okay.
It can charge at it charges at either 8 or 12 amps, and for basically the range nominally is 40 miles. So it ends up being about 13 kilowatt hours of capacity. So at 12 amps and 120 takes like 10 hours.
Okay, so
9 to
overnight.
10 hours. So I could just do it overnight, you know, start it at 10 o'clock at night and have it done at 7 in the morning.
Will this take a quick charge?
It will take you can do 240. It won't do like a supercharger or anything like that. The charger in it is limited to 3 kilowatts or something? I mean, it'll do, if you had a 240, it would charge in about 3.5 or 4 hours. And I don't know if you can do much faster than that. Yeah.
So if you're out and about and need a charge, you're going to have to sit for a while.
No, because it's got if you want to charge, but it's got 1.4 liter internal combustion engine. So
Right. What's the range on that though?
it gets about 40 miles to the gallon. So, and it's an 8-gallon tank. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I mean, you basically got 400 miles between a full battery and that. So, yeah, so their pitch is, no range anxiety, because if you run out of charge, then you could fill up with regular gas pretty much anywhere. Do so, but the car came with almost a full tank, and who knows how old the gas was in there. So I spent most of the last week, I did a lot of just driving around just on using the engine, and I got through the gas, and I just put in a couple gallons of fresh fuel in there. So now I have about 3.5 gallons of gas, which is 120 miles of range.
Yep.
And that should be all I need for around town, if I just recharge. So
You have to remember to plug it in, Mark.
I do, although if I forget, as long as I've got petrol in the tank, I can get along. But yeah, I mean, like right now it's set. It'll start charging at midnight or whatever to finish up by 7:30 in the morning when I need to use it. So
Things come with an app probably, so you set a reminder.
Yep. You can plug in with it's an OnStar app basically. Yeah. And you can set it to just charge immediately as soon as you plug it in, or you can delay it to be done by whatever time you need it to be done by, or you can have it to go if you plug in like a rate plan, for off-peak, peak and off-peak hours for electricity. You can have it charged during off-peak. So
some of them don't have to be plugged in anymore, Mark. They just got induction loops in the garage floor.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you just drive the car and park it. It charges itself up.
Like wireless charging.
Yeah,
pretty much.
It's like the induction cookers,
Yeah.
But your car's nice and warm in the morning.
Yeah. No, I really like it. I mean, I think and it's fine on the highway. I mean, I've driven it I've gotten it up to 80 miles an hour on the interstate, and it moves. It doesn't accelerate quite as fast as a TDI would at speed, but it's fine. I mean, it's perfect, and it's really quiet even with the engine running. So, I got it. It's a 2014. It had 21,000 miles on it, of which about 2/3 of that was electric miles. So about 13,000 of it, 14,000 was electric. The other 6 was using gas. So yeah, I should last me another 5 to 7 years easy.
You got a guarantee on your batteries.
Yeah, they came. It's an 8-year, 100,000 mile on the battery.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so I still have 5 years left. I have 5 years and 80,000 miles left on the battery, and the manufacturer on the gas engine component was 5 years and 60,000. So I still have 3 years on that almost.
What did that run? Did that run you without the Volkswagen money?
Well, I'm getting back Volkswagen. I'm getting 21,600 back, and I paid 16,200 for this. So I'm netting at the end of the day, I'll net $4,000, which should be enough to buy a large format camera and have some money left over.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of our parking bays over here now have got electric points on them. If you've got an electric car, you can park free and plug your car in free as well.
Yeah. There's some of that here. Maybe not quite as much as in the UK, but there's a fair amount of that. But 90% of what I do is within about 25 miles of home. I've kind of taken a look at what I did over the last year, and it's like, geez, for that, I can do almost all of it on electric charge. So it should. I think it was a good replacement for the TDI. I mean, it gets better even on gas engine. It still gets better around town than the TDI gets around town. Not as good as diesel gets on the highway. I got about 45 on the highway in the diesel. So I think I'd 38 to 40 on the highway, pure highway miles on this. But around town, I get close to 40 on gas. So yeah.
Our government over here, if you've got an electric car, you didn't have to pay the congestion charge in the city.
Mm.
But so many people were buying them that they've reduced the emissions down. So only a few models get in free now.
Mm-hmm.
The others have got to start paying.
Yeah, I guess in California, which is probably the largest electric car market, they have, I guess, HOV lane stickers that you were able to get, special access, and they only had a certain number of them, and they went to alternative fuels, electric vehicles or whatever, and I guess they stopped handing those out, so they became a very prized quantity because you get HOV lane access for free. With that, they don't offer that here in Georgia. Some other states do it. I'm sure they probably do in like New York and maybe some of the states up north.
Did you travel free on your toll roads?
I do. If I want to pay for Georgia, I can pay. I think it's an extra $100 to get an electric vehicle plate, and that would give me "quote unquote" free access to the tolls. But I don't use those. I've used it like 3 times in the last 2 years for $5, so it's not worth it paying extra for the license plate that gives me free access. But yeah, you can pay extra for a license plate that gives you access to the. It's like a demand-based toll road. You pay more per mile in rush hour than you do at 2 a.m. So.
Yeah, they've done away with our. We used to have to pay to go across a bridge. Mm-hmm. Into another county, and they had toll booths, and it used to cause so much congestion. Now you just drive through, but you have to go online and pay the toll. Otherwise, the cameras read your number plate, and you get a fine for the post.
Okay, so you don't have to pay when you go through, but you got to go online. You got to remember to go online and check your.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you forget, you just get the fine come through.
Wow.
Yeah,
and I wonder what percentage of people forget. I'm sure it's probably 8 or 10% of people at least.
Yeah, so. £40 for not paying.
Yeah,
and then if you don't pay it within 2 weeks, it's £80.
Yeah. So that's how they pay for everybody else to get it for free, supposedly.
Yeah,
they forget.
They built this bridge, and it was only going to be charged for until it was paid for. Yeah. They built it 50 years ago. It's been paid for 10 times over, but they're still charging.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had a toll road here, Highway 400. Well, you've been on it, Sim. I mean, that used to be was built in whatever it was, 78 or 79. And like, we're only going to charge a toll until it's paid for. Well, it's kind of the same thing. They finally took away the toll booths a couple years ago after it had been paid for 3 times over.
Yeah, they charge so much to use this bridge that on a holiday weekend they reckon it was taking £1 million. The traffic.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm enjoy the car. Hopefully, I'll have it for quite a while. Fun little vehicle. Zips around.
It's cool.
Yeah. But now this guy uses pure hybrid, alternative energy source. Yeah, 100% green energy. Now, did you get this? Was he getting ready to take off or what? I mean, this is.
Yep, he was just getting ready to take off.
Okay. It's funny.
He was just sitting there looking silly.
Wow.
He's watching me and I was watching him.
Uh-huh.
And then he finally decided, he finally blinked.
Mm-hmm. That's nice and sharp. What did you... Okay, yeah. 64. Okay, that's why.
Did you bracket this, Simi?
What was that?
Did you bracket this?
No.
No? So it's one shot, yeah?
Yeah. Well,
One shot.
It's a burst, but...
Okay, yeah, so this is the best out of probably 5 or 6 that you got. Yeah.
Because I tracked him all the way out once he took off.
Mm-hmm.
But this was the pose.
Yeah, no, that's a neat one because yeah, it looks like it's almost like he's disconnected from his legs. There, it's like no way to break balance.
Taking off so
Really
fast,
heavy
the
tail.
legs stayed behind.
Yeah, he took off so fast he left his legs behind. Well, yeah, it could be. There's another bird behind him that's blocked by this one. I mean, that's what it looks like almost. But yeah, that's a neat shot. That's,
Yeah. I like it.
a timing shot for sure. Yeah, very nice. Oh, there we go. This is a great one. F-18. Now we've seen shots of this. This is the one with the arches and all this stuff, but this is.
Yep. This was weird because I was waiting for the sun to come up,
Mm-hmm.
and when it did, it just in camera it didn't look, but it looked normal.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got it home, the sun looked weird. It's the sun because of the leaves that fell off the yellow tree there.
Mm-hmm.
They were brighter than the other. They got more light than the other leaves.
Okay.
So it almost looked like the sun was like sitting right there, like not in the distance. Like there was a little, like the sun was sitting right in front of those arches.
Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, it's fantastic there, and then the colors up above the. What did you say? This is like an old mill or factory or something built into the hillside.
Well, there's behind us. You can't see it, but up further in the hills there's a quarry where they've like most of the mountains here they've dug and quarried out. Some of them are still active. This one is Sleeping Giant in the state parks. This is not, but this was. I don't know what this used to be, but this used to be part of the quarry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's neat.
And they cleaned this all out. This was all overgrown before. Now it's cleaned out now.
Yeah, no, it's very dramatic too. It's neat when they're built into the hillside. And you got these trees up here with the color on them, and then yeah, fantastic shot. Good stuff. And another terrible shot. Man, look at that. Lazy Monday. Taking on Halloween.
Yep. For all the trick-or-treaters.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is neat. The fence and then the little flowers in the bush here. Yeah. That's neat. That looks so good on an 8x10 camera, wouldn't it, Dennis? That's great. Yeah, if any one of us besides Dennis had a perfect seat area for large format, it would be you, Sim, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure we'll be looking at a large format around anytime soon.
Yeah. You're just waiting for the digital version.
We do make smaller ones, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But don't forget, my large format camera probably weighs less than your Nikon.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Especially that with a big lens on it too, huh? Yeah.
Well, it's carbon fiber, and there's not a lot of electronics in it, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
No batteries necessary.
Yeah. 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 This is a great shot. The sun coming over here and lighting up the fence. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. So when are you coming out with a calendar? I'm serious, Sim. You're gonna put together stuff and offer a calendar?
I don't know.
You should go
The
to
lighthouse calendar.
Yeah, you should do lighthouses.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Mhm.
Like a few more lighthouses under my belt. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You could do Lighthouses of Connecticut, Volume 1, and then just keep coming out.
Yeah, some of your shots you've done of the lake with the mirror of the water. The water was absolutely still.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're excellent shots because they're ideal. You could sell them easy, Sammy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those-
If you look at Rachel the cat, you see what they're selling their stuff for.
Oh,
It's hundreds of dollars, like for one photo. You know,
Yeah.
what's her name again?
it's do you remember it, Mark? It was Rachel _ the cat.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I know that we're using a 25 grand scanner, but
Yeah.
you know the actual negatives, the photographs.
There it is. Yep.
You
Rachel
got
McCount. Here you go, Sim. You're going to see some shots here that are.
Yeah, you can have a look at the large format.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah, keep scrolling, Mark, because there was they put some new ones on recently, but
Oh, okay. Let's
Oh,
take a look here.
yeah, I was looking at the.
Yeah, we got ones that look. This looks like somewhere in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Venice by the look of that.
Yeah. She had some like fields and that type of stuff.
Yeah, it looked like it was like the Italian mountains or Switzerland.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, and yeah, everything is pin
Yeah.
sharp. Yeah.
Pin sharp here, there, back. Yeah. Amazing stuff. And I think she did this on.
Yeah, she had some like what Simi put on with the water,
Mhm.
the reflections in the lakes.
Yeah. There's a couple there. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. Yeah, she had some stuff like this here.
Yeah, this is the stuff. Yeah, she had some with like grass in the foreground.
Mhm. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is Fuji Belvia 50, 32nd.
Yeah,
This is probably a large format here. 200 millimeter
32, yeah.
Lee 6. Yeah, graduated. Yeah, neat stuff. Yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, it's all has to be film. So there's all that other stuff that goes into it there.
Yeah, I think she's done some earlier on, which was this one with the rocks here.
Oh, like this.
Yeah.
That one.
So
yeah, you've put a couple like this, Sammy, that are pretty similar. I mean, as far as the clarity of the reflection and the stillness of the water.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it's-
but you see how good the focus is on this. From the foreground to the distant mountains in the back.
Mhm. This is from August of 2011. Flex tight, yeah, X5. That's like a $20,000 scanner, but yeah, outside of that, outside of that,
Can you imagine the size of the file, Mark? You know, when
Yeah.
you use 4x5, yeah.
yep, yeah, this is probably a gigabyte or two. I would
Yeah,
guess.
I scanned a 4x5 in the highest resolution I can do on the scanner, and it was 1.2 gigabyte for
Yeah,
one.
so
one photograph.
this is probably two, something like that. Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
probably
have to
standard
give
at
me a
6
couple
or
more
8,000.
pictures.
Look at that though. Yeah,
I mean, this could be in a calendar.
yeah. I mean, it's
So could some of the Simi's what you put on last week. You know.
Oh yeah, he's got some good ones there. You just gotta You got to curate it a little bit there, Simi, and put it together in a calendar. Good stuff. Very good. Great shots, guys. That is good stuff. Oh, let me get back here to the groups. I'll go ahead and cancel. Stop the screen share here. Good stuff. So are you pretty much tapped out on all the stuff you shot in the last few weeks, Sim?
Oh, yeah, I'm all caught up now.
All caught up? Okay. Now we just got to wait for the seasons to change and the snow to fall. And we expect you to revisit all those spots and shoot them with snow on the ground.
Yeah, let's see what we get.
You thought it was cold a couple weeks ago. Wait till January.
Last year was disappointing. Even if I could have shot, it wouldn't have been fruitful.
Yeah. Well, good. Great stuff, guys. Great images. And so you've been able to see the screen pretty much the whole time, Dennis, once you joined in? Okay.
Yeah, it's been fine. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think the lesson is I'm just going to have to share the link with everybody directly. I think is probably going to be the way to do it. So everybody can log in. Okay. Good stuff, guys. Pretty good week. Have a great vacation, Sim. If you get some photos, be sure to post them, but it sounds like you're going to be more about just relaxing and hanging out, which is...
Yeah, still flipping the coin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You take the little camera at least. Take your little mini. What's your travel camera now, or do you have one at this point?
I sold that one.
That's right. Yeah, you sold that LA 6000. So you don't really have one that's like pocketable.
It was becoming a pain in my neck.
Yeah.
I took great pictures, but just handling wise, it was not for me. After 6 months of using it, it was like, give me back my 750.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of menus and the buttons are tiny and everything, but it takes great shots. But yeah,
hit something and then it's like, what happened? Why is my I got to reset something because I had hit the wrong button or something to switch.
Yeah. We need to find a little one. Well, you've got the Olympus, right, Wes? Yeah, you've got the little small Olympus.
Got my EM10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those look nice.
Yeah, I like it.
The photos we get a lot of buzz lately too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably for digital cameras. That's probably the OMDs are gonna be mine. It's gonna be what I use for digital camera. And if this might be the year, Dennis. We'll see. I've got to start the search again maybe here. See what can be done for a large format. So we'll see.
Yeah, I've ordered some medium format film. So.
Okay.
I shall play with medium format when it arrives.
Okay, good. What did you get? What are you getting?
I ordered some Ilford. What was the name of it? I bought a roll of it. Delta 100.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. I got a 30-meter roll for the Leica, and I was quite impressed with that. Developer. The one will last. The HC110 lasts forever, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't go off.
No, it doesn't. No.
So I'll do a bit more experimenting with some black and white.
Yeah. Well, I've shot a couple rolls of Delta 100, and I was very happy with it. Yeah. Just great detail. I mean, there's almost zero grain in that stuff.
Trouble is, though, I scanned them and put them on the forum, but when we printed them in the darkroom, the difference, looking at the actual photograph, far better than the scan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's why you just need to invest in a high quality drum scanner. I mean, I think that pretty much solves the problem.
Yeah, okay. Wait, you buy the drum scanner, I'll send them over for you to do for me.
Okay, yeah. I'll charge you a friends and family rate.
Yeah, that's fair.
You have to scan a lot of stuff to pay for a scanner like that, though. Man. Yeah. There's always Powerball, I guess. I could hope for that. So, all right, guys. Hey, great show. Everybody have a great week. Have fun in Florida, Sim.
Thank you. Everybody enjoy yourselves and take some pictures, please.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try to get out with the camera here next week. I'm hoping if the weather holds. I think I might have some time this coming weekend. So that's my plan. And Wes will have some shots after this. After he's going to get paid professional development time.
Yeah.
I like that. You're getting paid to shoot. That's good
Yeah.
stuff.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah. Well, have fun
Excellent.
and enjoy that photo walk. Hopefully get some good wildlife shots here.
Yep. Hopefully the weather's good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's something we can't control, but if it's good, you got a shot.
Yeah.
Pun intended, I guess. All right, guys. Have a good week, everybody. Thanks.
All right.
So,
See ya.
See you guys.
bye, guys.